Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a pick a card reading in the form of pick a cat. So this is going to be based upon your shadow work. So what are you currently struggling with when it comes to your spiritual journey? Whether you're on a spiritual journey with yourself or maybe even a twin flame journey, experiencing a soul connection, maybe even some sort of karmic lesson. So just take what resonates, you guys, and get rid of what doesn't. So these beautiful cat organites in front of you are created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. I'll put her information down below, and I'll also put the timestamps down below. So we've got this really cute little magenta cat for number 1, this white cat for number 2, and this black kind of purple cat for number 3. The decks that we're going to be using here today, we have a few different types. We've got 3 of my own, Divine Feminine Healing, Dark Night of the Soul Tarot, and the Twin Flame Journey Shadows cards. We also have from Fire Witch Tarot, a combination of 3 of her decks. We have her Truth Rising, we have What's the Tea, and What's Brewing Oracles. This right here is from Dame Darcy. It is called the Witchy Cat Tarot. We have the Moonology cards, we have the Crystal Stone deck, and we have the Spells deck. And I also thought it would be fun to go into my charms, okay? I rarely use these on camera. I do use these a lot for personal stuff, but I felt like tapping into that. So we're gonna go ahead and pull a few charms for each cat as well. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. All right, if you guys chose the Magenta Cat number 1, let's go ahead and take a look and see what are the shadows that are coming through for you today. What are you struggling with the most right now on your journey, whatever it may be? We have making amends, okay? It says resolving a misunderstanding. So it may be, if you guys chose number 1, that right now it's very difficult for you to forgive someone, maybe forgive yourself for something that's been done. Maybe someone is also having a difficult time forgiving you, because sometimes when we're ready to resolve an issue, the other person may not be ready. They may not want to. They may just not have the tools to be able to do it, or it could be vice versa. It could be us as well. So let's go ahead and get some information about that. What shadows popping through for this? We have doubt, yeah. I feel this could go a couple of different ways. Either somebody doubts your sincerity, you may want to make amends, but they're kind of doubting whether or not you're going to be able to, handle a new situation or handle a new set of circumstances. Sometimes when it comes to romantic relationships, we feel like, you know what, let's just be friends. Not everybody can handle that. And let's be honest, most people can't handle that. Maybe some time needs to go on. That's just an example. So that could be what you're struggling with right now. It could also be that maybe you doubt that someone is really sorry. Maybe you really do want to make peace with the situation, but just to really help yourself. But the thing is, you doubt that maybe this person is even sorry. So you might be really struggling with forgiving them. So let's go ahead and get another card. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Swords, you guys. In this deck, 7 of Torment is 7 of Swords counterfeit. So somebody doubts someone's sincerity. Somebody doubts that someone actually is sorry for what has happened. 7 of Swords is somebody who's sneaking around, lying, deceiving, betraying, that sort of thing. So you could have done this, you could have had this done to you, and you may doubt that you and this person can ever get to a point where you can actually make amends. So you're really struggling with this shadow at this present time. That's what we're seeing here. We have the Queen of Cups. So this could be you, the person that's watching the video, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So this right here is telling you here that the Queen of Cups energy, you might be a very sensitive person, a very sensitive empath. This has really rocked your emotional core. This may have also caused a lot of depression and a lot of heaviness for you. The Queen of Cups is actually asking you to forgive this person, not for them, but for yourself. That's what we're getting here. Forgive this person for your own well-being, for your own energy field. The energy field that you might be carrying for this individual could be very, very heavy, and Spirit is asking you to let that burden go. Doesn't make it okay what they did, but you're willing to let go of the burden of unforgiveness. You could be drowning in this misery when it comes to this individual, okay? So let's go ahead and get another card. So this says here, bring love into the situation. That's what the Queen of Cups would do, you guys. She would bring love into the situation. We also have new moon in Aquarius. Some of you guys might be dealing with an air sign and an Aquarius, or this could be a new moon. So it might be a good time, you know, to do maybe some sort of forgiveness or some sort of a ritual around the new moon. I don't know when the new moon in Aquarius is, but that could be significant for some of you where you're really feeling a lift of this burden around that time. Here's an affirmation for you. We have unavailable. It says this rejection is for your divine protection. So whoever is either not allowing you to make amends, I don't know why this got like super smoky. I don't know, that's really weird. There's like this really weird gray haze over this camera lens. I don't understand that. It's very strange. This rejection is for your divine protection. So if someone is unavailable at this time, or somebody is just not wanting to make amends, take this as it's for your own protection right now. It's for your own protection that this individual is not in your life, or this individual does not make amends, or they're just unavailable for you at this time. It's for your own good is what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and go into some stones that may be helpful for you for this protecting yourself as well as your healing and forgiveness. Okay, so this is called rhodonite. So there's quite a bit of things on here, so I'm going to read it. It says, what is it? It says, with a palette of deep pink and black, rhodonite gets its name from the Greek word for rosy. Who needs it? Potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job types, or it says Sagittarians. So if you're hating something, if you're just wasting your energy on hate, look at this, you guys, that makes a lot of sense for what's already come up. Whatever you're hating, this would be for you. Where to put it? It says, put it against your open heart, begging the universe to tell you what the F you should be doing with your life. It says when to use it. It says when that cubicle life has got you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up, when you're ready to use your real unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. So it says go with your heart, and it's interesting. Bring love into the situation, open your heart, and we have the Queen of Cups. So rhodonite could be a really beneficial stone for those of you that chose number one, to help you to forgive yourself, to forgive this person, and stop wasting time and the energy of hate, or stop wasting it on blame, because it's not helping you, it's only hindering you at this point. You're not punishing this person, you're only punishing yourself at this time, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get a ritual here, see what could be helpful for you. Dragon's blood ink. Okay, dragon's blood is actually very protective resin. So this says here, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here so I could just kind of read it. It says a popular blood red resin for adding power to any ritual or spell. Dragon's blood ink can be crafted on a Tuesday or during the dark moon for assessing power from pain. Look at that. So Spirit knows that you're in some sort of pain. And so that's why you're being asked to get a rhodonite for your own healing, place it over your heart. And this is about, you know, protecting yourself from pain. So this ink can be traced over a letter of intention. So what you're being asked actually is you're asked to create a letter of intention to the universe. And you're supposed to write it in dragon's blood ink. And it's not actually, you know, blood from a dragon. But this is something that you can pick up at a metaphysical store, maybe on an online metaphysical shop. And you could use this to really add a lot of strength and power to your intentions, to your words. So it says, Use magical symbols, or even it could be worn to add strength, mastery, and a warrior energy to any daunting task. It says, put a spoonful of crushed dragon's blood in a half-ounce amber apothecary bottle. Add a spoonful of crushed gum arabic, I think that's what it says, and a teaspoon of rubbing alcohol, and stir together with a dowel stick. Fill the remainder of the bottle with mineral water and use a quill or small paintbrush to apply to your spells, as this will not write like pen ink. So that's how you put together this little substance to be able to write it out with a quill pen. So anyways, you guys, that's just a suggestion for you when it comes to healing from whatever is getting you down. So let's go ahead and get some charms. Let's get some charms here. Just gonna grab a couple, and whatever needs to come out is gonna come out. Okay, so we do have the skull. All right, that skull right here. This skull is about protecting yourself. This is also about what you're thinking, your thoughts. And just so you guys know, charms are up to the user, what the interpretation is to the user. What the skull means in your own charm kit, or what you see someone else interpreting as, may be different. But the skull to me is our head space. It's what we're thinking, okay? And so there's something about what's going on in your mind that needs to be healed, that needs to be addressed. It's our thoughts are kind of at this time working against us. We have the feather, and this is about divine intervention. This is also about spiritual protection. So you do need to protect yourself from your own thoughts. Whatever you're thinking, whatever is running around, whatever story is going over and over again in your mind, you do need protection. So that's probably why you're being asked to get this rhodonite as well as this dragon's blood. So that way you can really, really help yourself to protect yourself during this time. So even if you guys don't want to do the whole dragon's blood ink and write out an intention, get some dragon's blood incense and burn that. That will really also help to protect your space, or even protect your own negative energy from yourself. This right here is red jasper, okay? So that's root chakra energy. So it's like the root chakra is coming up because there's something that's happening perhaps on a physical level, something that's actually really creating havoc in our physical body, in our physical world. We're not able to move forward. We might also, because see, the rhodonite was talking about how this right here is saying, I hate my job, or I hate this, I hate that. So this is saying, what the F should I be doing with my life? Someone, or it's not someone, but some thought is standing in your way of you living your best life. You're giving too much power to this person, to this individual that you need to forgive, or just, again, you're forgiving for yourself so you can lighten the load, lessen the burden, dissipate the block here. Because what's happening here is this situation has now become a block in your physical world. You might be blaming this person for all of your problems. You might have lost your job. You're going through some sort of physical health issues, just issues in the physical material world. And you might be blaming this individual for everything that's happening to you right now. And Spirit's saying this isn't going to get you anywhere, okay? We do have the snowflake, and whenever the snowflake comes up, this is talking about one of a kind. This is a unique experience for you. This person has come into your life to, in a way, turn it upside down, so that way you can turn it upright. So that way you could get going on your spiritual journey. So this has been a significant lesson for you. This has been some sort of significant turmoil that is to get you going, to light that firecracker basically under your ass, so that way you can get going towards your what? Happiness. Do you see the sun's energy there? The sun is masculine energy. The sun is happiness, it's growth, it's ascension, it's forward movement, it's positivity and happiness. If you want it, it's available to you. It's available to all of us if we want it, So Spirit's saying you have to choose in this life to be happy. Yes, honor your feelings. You may be a very sensitive person, an empath. Somebody may have taken advantage of your kindness, of your giving ways, of your giving nature, but do not allow this person to ruin you for all. You are a beautiful, wonderful individual And whatever has happened to you, whatever darkness you might be experiencing right now is just a lesson for you. It's a lesson in dusting yourself off and moving forward and carrying on. Sometimes we just are not meant to have that, you know, that to be able to make those amends and to be able to have friendships or have that, you know, just companionship with every single person that we meet. Some people are just not ready for it. Some people just can't get it together for that to happen. So we're wasting time wishing it could be different. We're wasting time wishing or praying that this person will see the error of their ways, or that they will come back, or that they will apologize or say they're sorry. Spirit's saying you've got to save yourself. You have to save yourself. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that that was helpful for those of you that chose number 1. So if that did not resonate with you, or you want to choose another one, you guys are more than welcome. We're going to move on now into number 2. All right, you guys, so for those of you that chose number 2, the white cat, let's go ahead and get your shadow. What are you currently struggling with right now? What shadow is coming up for you? Let's take a look. We have outdated. Wow. You know, it's interesting. I was just thinking about something this morning for myself, that it's just outdated. And no matter how many times I try to tap back into that energy thinking that it's still a part of my life, it's just gone. And it's okay. It's kind of like you've lived with pain for so long, or you've lived with a issue for so long, that when it's gone, you almost in a way try to kind of reach back out to it to see. It's almost like you miss the pain. I think that's a line from the movie Swingers. You miss the pain because you lived with it for so long. You almost feel like it's a part of you, but you've outgrown something. This says expired, disused, old news, discarded, outdated. Okay, so there could be something that's just not meant to be in your life any longer, and it could be that you are trying to reignite it, or you're trying to go back to old ways, old coping mechanisms. But I feel like what Spirit's trying to tell you here is that something is just meant to be let go. Okay, so you might be having a difficult time with this. Medicating, okay? So medicating, so whenever this card comes up, this is talking about how we're medicating ourselves. We might be using substances. We might be, using certain coping mechanisms and behaviors to deal with something that is unpleasant or uncomfortable. But if we're medicating ourselves, we're not really dealing with it. So something needs to be dealt with or faced. Magician, the trickster, interesting. I kind of feel like this message here is telling you to beware. Beware of an individual or a person that is in a way just kind of trying to either come back into your life, or they're just trying to come back together with you in some way. I'm getting here that it's not that you have no use for this person, but whatever time that you had with them, whatever lesson needed to be learned, whatever you had to go through, this karma is complete. It may not feel that way, but I'm getting here that it is complete. So try not to allow someone to come back that could be in that trickster energy. They have not really changed. They may have medicated themselves, as in it seems like it's better. It seems like things are okay, but it really isn't. They really haven't dealt with themselves. They really haven't dealt with their issues. So just beware of anybody trying to come back into your life that it's just old. It's old news. It's outdated. You've already gone through something with them before. I'm getting here. You don't have to go through anything with this person again. It's over. Okay. And that might be difficult for you. You might be opening the door over and over again for the same person. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, it's just, you don't need to go back. It's done. Something is done with this individual. What is this here? Yeah. Look, what does this say? The Hermit? Yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit it's time for you to just shut yourself away from this individual. and go your own solo way. You could be dealing with a Virgo, you guys, or you're a Virgo, so that could be a specific message for you. But I'm just getting here that there's no reason to go back to this. Whatever this is, it didn't work out for a reason, and it's not going to work out again. So your best bet is to just move forward and continue to go within for your answers. You're not really going to get anywhere with this individual. Some cycle is just over. Yeah, look at this vampire. So vampire is either our own energy or the energy of someone else, okay? Someone is an emotional vampire, an energy vampire. They are just taking from you. They're not really giving anything to you. You're not getting anything from this person or this situation any longer. It's just taking. I'm also getting that whatever this issue is, you could have been dealing with it for so long that other people around you are drained. It's time for you to wrap up a cycle. It's time for you to close out something because people are drained. They are tired of hearing about it. They are tired of dealing with this situation over and over and over again. So it is time for you to just kind of wrap up whatever this cycle is. It's just not serving you. I'm going to read this. It says, I will try my best to handle my own issues rather than draining the energies of others around me. So not only is this person draining your life force at this point by returning over and over and over again, but you could also be draining not only yourself, but other people with this outdated, expired situation. So I feel like your biggest shadow right now may be letting go of something that just is no longer serving you. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, it says, it's time to release negativity. See, full moon in Scorpio. What's Scorpio? Death. It's time for you to release whatever this is. The time has come. This is a negative vampiric situation. This is something that needs to be released. Death and transformation here. So we have full moon. So it might be that the next full moon, it may be a really good time for you to really release something with this individual. So let's go ahead and get a stone suggestion here, perhaps for your healing. So we have the blue calcite. So this says, what is it? It is dreamy, calming blue calcite is the fresh from the meditation retreat, vision board making hippie of the calcite family. Who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Okay, it says where to put it on your bedside table. So you guys are being asked to pick up some blue calcite and put it on your bedside table. When to use it? When stress is the enemy. So you guys could be really stressing about this situation or this person. It says freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. I'm getting here that this person or the situation or the way that you're handling it is taking away from your overall sense of delight and joy in this life. This stress and everything that is surrounding this situation is just literally taking from you. It's not feeding you. So it's something is feeding on you like a vampire. And it's time for you to just say, see ya, this is not working. I'm pulling my energy back. I am focusing on me. I'm focusing on myself. So let's go ahead and get a suggested ritual for you. Wheel of the year, okay? So it says, as the seasons change, so do we. Witches follow the wisdom of nature to inform their magical rituals as a way to live with purpose. The 8 Sabbats, these are the holy days, celebrate the particular lessons and magical opportunities that occur within each season. These days are Samhain, Yule, Imbolc, Astera, Beltane, Midsummer. I'm not going to say the rest of them correctly, but you guys can see them. What does the time of year signify for you, and what obstacles or opportunities are emerging? Look deeper into the meaning of whatever season we are in to help guide and navigate your magical rites. So whether you guys are into witchcraft, paganism, or maybe even something else, there's seasons of the year. So it depends on where you're at, of course, in the world. Right now, It's spring for me. You know, I'm in Arizona. Spring cleaning, you know, where it's just things are starting to get really, really sunny and really warm and just beautiful. It's a great time, you know, for growth, and it's a great time for planting new seeds and, you know, getting prepared for the scorching summer that's upon us. But it could be wherever you're at, it could be autumn or fall right now on the opposite end of the world. So just depending on where you're at, where you at are, on the wheel of the year, this is telling you to tap into the season, and whatever that season represents, this is time for a spring cleaning. And that's just what I'm getting, whether it's spring for you or not. It's time for a spring cleaning, you guys. It's time for you to release this situation or this person. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into some charms here. We're just going to grab a few charms. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I love this. So this beautiful, look at this. This is a beautiful coin with a butterfly on it. But this particular coin is talking about paying it forward. So this is about maybe whatever you're healing from, you're going to help other people to heal. You're going to be like a way shower. Look, follow the yellow brick road. This is a Wizard of Oz heart organite. So to me, you're a way shower for other people. You're helping to lead the way for other individuals. You could be very connected to fairies, or you could see yourself as like an earth type of a person, okay? And we also have that bird, so nature. Something about wings, flying. That could also be Twitter too, social media. There could be something where you're a way shower on social media. You're helping other people with the things that you post, something like that. Or you're very connected to fairies. But this is an opportunity with the butterfly, fairy, and the bird to get out into nature, right? To get out into nature and to really experience something. Follow your path, wherever this is leading you, whatever you're feeling guided to do, or wherever you're feeling guided to go on your journey. This is a road forward, a roadway forward. You're no longer interested in staying stuck. You're wanting to move forward on your journey, and it's time, is what Spirit's saying. It's time for you maybe to spend some more time alone with that Hermit's energy. Spend some time alone, just doing you. So that's what we have for you guys for number 2. If it didn't resonate, no worries. You guys can always choose either 1 or 3. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go into number 3. All right, you guys, if you chose number 3, this purple/black kitty, let's go ahead and get your messages. What's coming up in the form of shadow work that you are doing right now, or your biggest shadow or challenge that you're facing? Let's take a look here. We have fog, okay? So someone can't see through a situation. So that's a big, big block here for you. It may be that you're trying to figure something out, but it's foggy and you can't. The message I'm getting here is that sometimes we're not meant to know, and sometimes we really fight ourselves and we fight spirit trying to get all of those answers. We say that we're spiritual people. We say that we trust. We say we have faith in the universe, but yet on the back end, we're doing all of these extra things to try to figure it out. That right there, you're working against yourself. You're working against the rhythm of life. And so there is some sort of shadow here where we're fighting our intuition. We're fighting just going with the flow and just trusting. So there's an issue here with that. Let's go ahead and get another message. Yeah, secondary here. It might be, you guys, that maybe right now you're confused as to why either someone is putting you second and not making you their number 1 priority. It's very confusing to you. Might also be that instead of focusing so much on this issue or this problem, it may be to put that on the wayside and to put yourself first and focus on yourself. If there's certain things that you can't figure out, or if you're just trying to get to the bottom of something, but it's literally just creating havoc in your well-being and your spirit's saying put it to the side and try not to focus so much on this, because it's actually not helping you. It might just be causing more chaos in your energy field. Yeah, Siren of Decay here. That right there is the Queen of Pentacles. You could be doing so much, so you're trying to dig. Look at that gold digger. You're trying to dig for something here. You're trying to get somewhere in this situation. And I'm just getting here that your main block right now is that you're not meant to. You're not meant to know something. You're not meant to get somewhere that you think that you need to get. You need to trust. You need to pull back and you need to trust that Spirit has other plans for you. You might feel like you need to be number one, or you might not, or you might feel like you need to figure it all out today, and Spirit's saying you don't. You have to trust. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is to just really sit in your own energy. Focus on your own goals. Focus on achieving your own thing. If you are worried about someone, or you're very confused about your future with someone, or where things are headed for you, Spirit is telling you, focus on your own achievements right now. Focus on the people that are in your life. Try not to put so much energy into someone that might not even be in your life, or someone who's on the edge of your life, or somebody who you're not sure, are they in your life? Are they not in your life? Spirit's saying stop wasting time, because we have the word decay here. At this time, because we are putting someone else's energy first, and we're not putting ourselves first. What's happening here is we're actually dying a little every day. We're decaying inside. So you might be digging for information or trying to dig at something to try to figure it out, and Spirit is telling you, stop. Focus on yourself. Build your own empire. Do your own thing. Try not to even consider whoever this is at this time. Focus more on other things. Red flags. So there's something here that's a red flag here. It says, I listen to my instincts when things seem off. See, something is off here. You're confused for a reason. Somebody's giving you mixed signals. Spirit's saying, listen to that. Your intuition is trying to tell you that something's off, and that's because it is. You might be trying to dig deeper to figure it out. The worst thing that we can possibly do is, and this is just an example, let's just say someone tells you, I need some space and time, okay? I need some time. And what you do is you spend all of your time trying to figure out, well, why does this person need time? And then we talk about it with our friends. We talk about it with our therapist. We talk about it with our psychic or our tarot card reader. And we try to dig, and figure out what's going on with this person. Why are they confused? Why do they need time? Sometimes the best thing is to just take it as a sign that you and this person are not on the same page at this time, and that they need some time to basically figure things out. And they're either going to figure it out and you guys are going to, come back together, or they won't. But trying to do all of this digging to figure out why or what's going on and playing an investigator, that's just a waste of your energy. Because at the end of the day, knowing these things, does it fix anything? Does it make anything better? Or sometimes it makes it even worse. Because sometimes we dig so much, or we're looking on social media, or we're asking other people about this, and we're getting all kinds of mixed signals. And then before you know it, you're just not even able to enjoy your life. So Spirit is telling you, stop wasting so much time trying to figure something out, and focus more on what you came here to do, which is to build your empire and be happy. Trust your intuition. Something's off for a reason. Try not to marinate in that fog, because now you're getting lost on your journey. You're losing your way because of someone else's crap, is what I'm getting with that one. Don't let other people's confusion or fog, or I don't know what I want right now. Don't let someone else's confusion now obscure you on your journey. So Spirit is saying confidence is key, you guys. New moon in Leo. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Leo, and also with that Queen of Decay, which is the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So fire and earth are coming through here. So this says confidence is your key to success. Worrying, wandering, digging, wasting all that time, that's not what a confident person would do. A confident person would just say, oh, okay, you're confused. You don't know what you want right now? No problem. I'm just going to keep doing me and focusing on myself. That's what a confident person would do. Confident person isn't going to go to everyone and try to figure it out. So there is something about, you need to take back your power. You need to take back your confidence. That right there is your key to happiness and success in this life. That's it. That's a beautiful message. All right, so let's go ahead and get a stone, a suggestion for a stone for your healing. Okay, so we have magnesite. Never heard of that. What is this? It says Hedi magnesite is a magnesium carbonate crystal that ranges in color from clear to porcelain white to pink to sepia toned. Its sometimes grooved brain-like appearance mimics its cerebral energy. So something about our head space, you guys. Who needs it? Intellectuals or Aquarians. So we have Aquarian energy coming through now. Where to put it? Whenever or wherever you go to quiet the mind. So there's something about overactive minds here, okay? So Virgos are ruled by Mercury, and that is in your frickin' head. So if you're a Virgo watching this video here and you have some sort of connection with Leo, this is definitely your message telling you to get out of your frickin' headspace, because it's your own worst enemy at this time. So this is for you to quiet your mind, to put your mind at ease, to stop overanalyzing confusion or trying to figure something out or someone out. So it says, when to use it. It says when you're just too smart for your own good. Oh yeah, that's a Virgo thing. When you're completely lost in your thoughts or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it, or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it who's boss with magnesite. So this magnesite crystal, you guys, is definitely for you to be able to kind of shut off the brain, or to just calm down the energy that is just coursing through your just brain. So that couldn't be more appropriate, I don't think. So anyways, you're too smart for your own good. Calm the F down. So let's go ahead and get a ritual here. We have serpent. So this is about a snake. All right, it says here, this is the symbol of infinity. So maybe something that's just kind of going like a cycle that's going over and over and over again. So it does say it's a reminder that life is continuous. So the serpent is a reminder that life is continuous, birthless and deathless, as we are all shedding skins, reincarnating at various moments in life. During the new moon, use the serpent's magic to aid in healing and fortifying both body and psyche. Sit on a yoga mat or a pillow in silence and concentrate on your breath and heartbeat while you practice nose breathing. As you clear your mind, imagine two serpents interweaving their way up the golden rod of your spine and bursting through the top of your head. Take as many breaths as necessary, visualizing all organs and thoughts radiant, healthy, and regenerating. So this is a visual exercise that Spirit is bringing your way for whatever reason, in order for you to shed old skin and realize that whatever we're not taking care of in this life, we're most likely to bring into the next. So if you're interested in carrying on this same energy into lifetime after lifetime, Spirit's saying, okay, go for it. Or we can try to do our best in this life to clear it now and take back our power. That way we don't have to keep continuing connecting with the same types of people or lessons over and over and over again. We can break the cycle in this life. Wow. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get some messages for the charms. What are the charms? What do the charms want to tell us here? Okie dokie, look at this here. Back and forth, back and forth. This tennis racket to me is just this competition. Could be that you're in competition with yourself, you're in competition with another person, and this right here is something that needs to change. This right here is a Ouija board planchet, so this has to do with spirit communication, okay? So you might have a spirit guide that is connecting with you, that has a message for you in this reading. Something could have come through. You could have spirit, like you're a spirit communicator or even a medium in this life. We have the star, and the star is, of course, you're a star. It might be that you're a shining star. It could be that you are star quality. You're somebody who's well-known and recognized. You're meant to be some sort of a medium or some sort of psychic or way shower for other people, of course. So it's kind of like maybe there's competition around you. That's what I'm getting. But this is about not being, because see, this person, whoever you are, you're very, very smart, but there's something about maybe your ego, or you're too much in your headspace, and you're almost like now battling with yourself. And Spirit's saying that you're meant to shine in this life, and you can't really shine unless you're letting go of some energy that's blocking you right now. That's what I'm getting here. So the ego needs to be dropped. There needs to be more enjoyment. So this pizza here, it's a slice out of life. Enjoy yourself. You know, sometimes it's okay to eat a piece of pizza. So that tells me for people that are way too uptight, people that are way too strict, this is about enjoying yourself a little. And we have guitar. This is about vibration, music, harmony. This is also about paying attention to certain songs that are coming up. We have lip. So this is about lip service to me. This is about what people are saying, but are people's actions matching up with their words? So that's something for you to also pay attention to. If something's off, someone's saying all the right things, but are they actually following through? If they're not, don't try to read so much into what someone's saying. If they're not showing up in your life, or if they're not, following through with what they're saying, then that's a sign right there. So Spirit's saying, listen less to what people are saying and focus more on what people are doing. And if it's not matching up with what you want, or what your idea is of, connection or happiness, then you're being asked to kind of drop that racket and stop playing the game. I'm getting that too. We have the Three of Spades. Yeah, the Three of Spades is no good. The Three of Spades is Three of Swords, you guys. Heartache, sadness, betrayal, third party. You're being asked to pull yourself out of any kind of third-party situation. If you've got somebody who's going back and forth between you and somebody else, I'm getting here to pull out of the game. Pull out of the game. It's just not worth your time anymore. And then we have the crucifixion, the cross here. We're crucifying ourselves. Maybe we are crucifying someone else. We want somebody to pay for their sins. We want somebody to be sorry. Again, this kind of reminds me of number 2 or 1. If you guys watch the other ones, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time hoping someone's going to get theirs, or waiting for the score. There's something about a score and competition, a game between you and somebody else. You're waiting for some kind of score to be settled. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time and focus on yourself. You're here to create your own happiness. If you're focused on someone else bringing you happiness, you're going to be very, very disappointed. So it doesn't mean that whatever's going on with this individual can't resolve at some time, but if you're wasting your time waiting for something, and you're not living your life in the meantime, and you're just trying to figure out what's happening with the person, and you're just using a lot of time and energy, precious energy of your own, trying to figure somebody else out, I'm getting here, it's a waste of freaking time. Pull out of the game. This is something that might have been going round and round over and over again for a very long time. It's time for you to pull out of the game. If this person is not able to bring forth to you, actions with the words, it's not matching up, it might be time for you to pull away. That's what I'm seeing here. It might be time for you to just enjoy a little bit more of your life. And if you're not enjoying your life because you're waiting around for this individual or something to change, Spirit's saying, in kind of a little bit of a tough love way, you only have yourself to blame for that. But we're not here to blame anyone. We're just here to get healthy and happy. So let's empower ourselves. Let's take back our power from whatever this situation is. Some of you might be dealing with the snake, the red flag. You know this person's a snake. You know this person is probably full of it. So stop wasting your time. So anyways, you guys, these messages may have been very triggering for some of you guys, but obviously shadow work is for us to really, really take a good look at our own shadows and our own attachments to things or people, and what we can do to basically better our own lives. So anyways, I hope that resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.